Shalom Aleichem. Mishnah Yomi started chapter 4 of Bava Batra yesterday. Today we're in chapter 4, Mishnayot Gimel Dolet. Hamocher et habayit. Someone selling the house. So what's included? Machar et hadelet. This includes the door. Avolo et hamafteach, but not the lock. Now the locks back then were separate from the door. They were detachable, and they're metaltalin. They do not necessarily come with the house. Of course, if they wrote into the contract that it comes with, then it comes with. This is when they sold it stam, without explaining every detail. Machar et machteshet hakavua. And it includes, with the house, the mill that's attached to the ground. Sometimes we saw the lower millstone would be attached, but the upper one was portable. Avalo et mataltelet, not something that's portable. Machar et strobel. And it includes the mill stone, which is attached, avalo et kelet, but not the kelet, the hopper where the finished ground product goes into, or some explain it's the piece the kli that feeds into the mill. Velo et tanor, not an oven, velo et kirayim, and not the double stove. These things were not always attached to the ground. Sometimes they were portable. Famously, in the Gemara in Bava Mitzia, Daf 59, there's a whole argument between Rabbi Eliezer and the other sages about a oven that's portable and is in sections, if it's mekabel tuma. Anyway, see over there for if you have time. The Mishnah continues here, Bizman she'amar lahu v'chol masha b'tocho, but if he says, who, the house, v'chol masha b'tocho, everything in it, harei kulan mechor. And this language does include everything. So make sure your seller says that or writes that into the contract when you buy a home. On to Mishnah Daled, hamocher et chatzer, someone who's selling the courtyard. Machar batim, he sells the homes within it. Borot, the water pits within it. Shichin, the water cisterns within it. Ma'arot, and the water caves within it. Aval, but lo et metaltalin, not movable things. So the chatzer includes the buildings, everything in there, but not anything movable. Bizman she'amar lo, but if he tells them, he v'chol masha b'tocha, he, the chatzer, and everything in it, harei chulan mechorin, then everything is included. Benkach, but whatever he said, lo machar, he's not including lo et merchatz, not a bathhouse, which happens to be in the chatzar, lo et beit habad, and not a press facility that shebatocha, that's in the chatzar. Simply selling the chatzar, a bathhouse and a press are not things you normally find in a chatzar, so they're not included. Whereas the water storage or the well is typically in a chatzar, so that would be included. Rabbi Eliezer disagrees, says a mocher at the chatzar, someone selling the chatzar, lo machar ele avira shel chatzar. He's only selling the airspace, the open space of the chatzar. He's not necessarily including any homes, any wells, any water storage facilities, even if they're attached to the ground. A chatzar is just the chatzar, according to Rabbi Eliezer. Kahati brings the halachas like the Tanakama, that chatzar usually is understood to include everything within it. Again, always be explicit in the deed, whether you're buying or selling, what you mean. Yasher koach, tizku lemitzvot.